So let's go through an example, because the best way to do this is to go through an example. Let's pick a question from our worksheet so we're not doubling up on work, and let's try and go through that. So the steps to solve, how to mentally estimate we'll cover in a second. The steps to solving this is, what's the steps to all problem solving? Nick, what do you reckon the best thing to do in problem solving is? I'm reading this question here. How much of a 100 gram sample of gold, 198, is left over after 8.1 days if its half-life is 2.7?
Identify what variables you can find in the question.
Very good. So identify what I have and ask yourself, what do you want? What do you don't know? So let's write down what we have in question 1. I'll give you 30 seconds to do that by yourself before I start going. Ask yourself, what do you have? Ten seconds. Jerry, tell me one thing that I have.
You have the half-life.
I have the half-life. What's that?
Which is 8.10 days. Oh, sorry, 2.7.
Very good. That's what I thought I had. No, you're right. 2.7. Sylvia, do you want to give me a hand with something else that I know?
You got time of 8.10 days.
Time of 8.1. Yep, which is 8.10. Very good. Jason, do I know anything else?
You have the initial mass of 100 grams.
Very good. Do I need to know anything else?
Doesn't it say you have 198? Is that
That's, what's the 198 telling us?
the mass?
The number of
Neutrons. So if this was a balancing chemical equation, would I care about that?
Yes.
If it's a half-life, do I care? I just need to know that this is the information I have. So what's the variable that I want? Final amount. Do I need to rearrange this equation?
No.
Why not? And it's already by itself and it's already on top, which is where we want it, correct? So now I just sub in my values. 100, half to the power of
8.1 over 2.7.
Now I need to be careful here. Why do I need to be careful? How do calculators work? What do we read that as? We read that as like 100 to the power of a half over about 3 point something, don't we? We do the 8.1 divided by 2.7 first. Will your calculator do that?
No.
Why not? What does your calculator follow? Not left to right? BIMDAS. So what will the calculator do first? Will it do the division or the indice first? It'll get rid of the indice first. So how do we fix it up? If we put brackets around our power in our calculator, that should work for us. Let's try that and see how we go.
It works out.
Yours does because you've got the fraction button. If you put 8.7 divided by 2 rather than the fraction, then that's a good point.
I did a different one, so.
Yeah, you've got a fraction button, I'm guessing. Are you using the fraction button? The fraction button incorporates.
Because on top of the fraction there's brackets.
Yep. Yep. So what did we get?
12.5.
12.5.